Hi, I'm Rebecca Powers with Sterling-Lancaster Community Television here at Animal Shelter Inc. in Sterling with Melissa Snitzer, the shelter manager. And today she's going to talk to us about taking your dog out on the town. This is Breezy. She's a female 3-month-old Shepherd Ridgeback mix. She is very friendly, active, and she also has 4 siblings here at the shelter. And she is super curious, so she's one of those friendly puppies that's just going to kind of run all over and check everything out. This is Doug. He's a male 10-month-old Dachshund Catahoula mix. Maybe some Australian Shepherd in there also. We're not really sure. As you can see, he's a super unique looking dog. He's also very active and has a lot of energy, even though he's on the smaller side. He does love people, gets along with everyone, and loves to play with toys. This is Tyson. He's a male 3-month-old Dachshund Lab mix. He's also very active and loves to play with toys. Super playful. He is from Puerto Rico and has 3 siblings with him also. This is Beth. She's a female 3-month-old hound mix. She is super happy and active, loves people. She's crazy about toys, absolutely loves them, and would make a great hiking partner for someone. This is Harv. He's a 4-month-old male pointer lab mix. He's a little on the shy side, but super sweet. He will need a little bit of time to adjust to his new home, but I'm pretty sure he's going to come around just fine after a little bit of TLC. And he is from our rescue in Texas.
Hi, Melissa. So what kind of places can you take your dog?
Right now, with the warm weather, a lot of businesses will allow you to bring your dog into their facilities. Some things that you want to think about if you want to bring your dog out and about are, obviously you want to think about the weather. So if you're bringing your dog out, make sure that you're bringing the dog to places that will allow the dog to either come in or just be with you, because you never want to leave your dog in a car this time of year. Even with the windows open, it's way too hot in the car for your pet. So a lot of places, especially restaurants, will let you bring your dog onto an outdoor dining patio area. So if you want to bring your dog out with you to eat, you can. Most restaurants will actually even provide a bowl of water for your dog. So you just want to make sure that you're always leashing your dog when you're out and about, unless you are in a specific designated area where dogs can be off leash. When you're walking, especially like out hiking and things like that, your dog might be super friendly and good with other dogs, but you might come upon people with dogs that might not necessarily be great with other dogs or great with people. So that's why your dog should always be on a leash when you're out and about. Also, when you're out, you want to think about bugs. If you're in the woods, the mosquitoes and the ticks and the flies, the horse flies, all of those things are out. So double check that your dog has some flea and tick prevention on them. They also make fly sprays that you can use on your dog. If you feel like the mosquitoes are going to be particularly bad in a certain area, you can use something like that on top of the regular flea and tick prevention that you're using. If you are going to go out near some water with your dog, firstly, you want to make sure that you're always carrying fresh water for your dog, because there are things that dogs can get by drinking water that is in puddles or standing water. First and foremost, Giardia comes to mind. It's a parasite that's going to give your dog diarrhea and sometimes some other symptoms, and it's a little bit difficult to get rid of. So make sure you're carrying water for your dog when you're out. If your dog is a pet that likes to swim, just make sure that you're in a safe area for them to swim. Some people like to bring their dogs like out to rivers and creeks and things like that. Make sure that the current is not going to be too strong for your dog's swimming abilities. Also, if you're out in the woods and you want to let your dog swim, make sure that you're not in a place where people like to fish a lot, because there can be fish hooks either on the ground outside the water, or particularly in the water if a hook gets snagged on something and ends up staying in the water. You want to be really careful of stuff like that. If you want to bring your dog out on a boat, some dogs really enjoy that. But if you are someone that's going to be doing that consistently or regularly, you may want to think about getting a life jacket for your dog. They do make them specifically for dogs. That way, if anything happened, they have handles on the back of them, so you can actually just lift your dog right out of the water if they got too tired or if they got injured. Or if you're out in the middle of a lake and your dog wants to jump off and swim, but there's not really a way for them to get back on the boat, it's really easy to just kind of lift them up that way and get them back to safety. Let's see. Also, if you're walking in a more urban area, watch your pavement temperatures. Especially with these super hot days that we've been having, the pavement is going to get really hot and can burn your dog's pads really quickly. So watch out for things like that when you're out and about too.